deep stretch for the morning. So I'd like for you to join me on your mat. I'm going to ask that we begin, like we usually do, with our breath work. So we're going to come into our cross leg position, and we're going to just make sure that we take the time to breathe. So this morning we're going to hold the stretches a little longer than we usually do. If you want to get a good stretch, come on to the mat and let's begin. So I want us to rest the hands on top of the knees. Let's sit tall, close the eyes, and we're going to begin with the breath. So with your belly leading, let's breathe in and fill up. Exhale, release, relax. Let the shoulders drop. So it doesn't really matter where you are. We can always do this. It's sitting in your office, in the car, breathing with your belly leading. Let's fill up. Exhale, release, and relax. I want your exhale to be longer than the inhale. 2 more. Breathing in and filling up. Exhale, we're going to release and soften. 1 more belly breath, breathing in, filling up, pressing out. Exhale, release, and relax. Very good. Now, I'd like for us to put some movement with our breathing. So on the next inhale, we're going to lift up the shoulders by the ears. Exhale, roll them back. So I want us to begin to lift and circle the shoulders. Good, let's do 2 more. Lifting up and rolling back. Excellent. And then give me 1 more. Rolling the shoulders up and back. Very good. Let's rest the shoulders here with the belly breath. Exhale, release, and then we're going to lift up the shoulders and roll them forward. So let's do this again. Roll up and then forward. And then 1 more, circle up and then forward. Excellent job. So on your next inhale, I want you to extend your arms. We're going to get a good stretch. Bend into your elbows. Bring your fingers to your shoulders. And then point your elbows up. Good job. We're going to take the elbows down, back, and around. So I want you to circle your elbows wide. Good. Give me 2 more. Down and around. And then 1 more. Circling round. Very good. Now let's point the elbows down to the mat. And this time lift and circle in the opposite direction. 2 more. Up and around. And then 1 more. Up and around. Excellent. We're going to point the elbows out to the side. Unfold the arms. Then let's plant in the right hand and reach the left arm straight up. I want you to take this arm in the air, let it fall back, opening the chest. And then I want you to lift it up. Very good. We're going to take the arm back, down, and around. So circling wide. Good. Give me 2 more. Down and around. 1 more. Down and around. Excellent. Let's come back to the center. Keep the arms out. Plant into your hand. Right arm reaches up. Take this arm in the air, let it fall back, opening the chest. And then we're going to lift up the arm. Very good. Let's take the arm back, down and around. Circling wide, reaching through the fingertips. 2 more. Good. And 1 more. Nice job. Let's come back to the center. I want you to sit tall, rest the hands on top of the knees. Another belly breath here. Exhale, release. Good job. Now we're going to take the back of the right hand against the lower back. Wrap your hand around your right knee. Hold on and turn to look over the shoulder. Feel this twist. And give me a deep belly breath here. Exhale, release. Very good. We're going to go ahead and turn and face back center. Same thing on the other side. Back of the hand is here. Wrap the hand around the knee. Hold and turn to look over the shoulder. Feel this twist and give me 1 more breath. Excellent job. And then we're going to turn and face back center. Hands on the knees, another belly breath here. Excellent job. So I'd like for us to begin on our hands and knees. We're going to do heartwarming from child's pose. So let's begin. We're going to start hands and knees. Good. And I want you to sit your hips towards your heels. Walk the hands forward, extend through both arms, and reach through the fingertips. We're going to try to bring the forehead to the mat, tucking the chin closer to the chest. Now, I'd like for us to stay in child's pose for 5 breaths. 4. 3. 2. And 1. Very good. Now, continue to keep the arms extended and stretching out forward. We're simply going to pick up the hips and slide the arms forward. As the arms slide forward, I want you to hover your chest. Excellent job. Now, arms stay extended. We're going to start to draw the hips closer to the heels. Tuck the chin in. Pick the chin up. And we're going to pick up the hips and slide forward. Bring your chest to hover, heartwarming. Stay. 2 belly breaths. One more belly breath. Excellent job. Now we're going to slide the arms back as the hips come to the feet. One more breath. Excellent job. Inhaling here. Now I want you to slide forward. Good. But bend into the elbows. Lift up your shoulders and drive the shoulders forward. Good job. Give me a deep belly breath here. Excellent. Now we're going to shift the hips back. And then come onto the palms. Very good. Let's sit the hips towards the heels as much as we can. Good job. Walk the hands in. Good. And come right into our hero's pose. So I want you to bring the palms in front of your heart. Give me 2 breaths here. One more belly breath. Very nice. Now, let's lift the hips off of the feet so we can stand on the knees. Now, I'd like you to take the right foot and step it in front with one movement. Step. Now, we're going to keep the palms sealed. I want you to bend in your knee in the front. Step and shift it back. Let's do 5 of these. Ready? 5, 4, 3, 2, and give me one more. 1. Excellent job. We're going to whip that knee back in place. I want you to step your left foot in front with one movement. Step. Good. Palms stay sealed. Bend and shift forward. We're going to do 5. Let's try it. 5, 4, 3, 2. Good. Give me one more. 1. Excellent. Whip that knee back into place. Now we're going to step the hold. Right foot steps in front. Forward fold to bring your hands to the floor. Use your toes to position your foot further forward. Good job. And then we're going to begin to step and bring the palms in front of the heart. Good. Bend into the knees, sink the hips down, hold 3 breaths. 2, 1. Excellent job. Palms come to the floor side by side. Whip that knee back in place and rest in child's pose. So we're going to pause here, and I want us to rest so that we can come over to the other side, and we're going to just keep going. I want to give a little shout out to everybody that's logging in. Thank you. Good to see everybody. Let's do the same thing on the other side. All right. I want you to go ahead, starting from child's pose. Lift up, hands on the floor, press away, palms come to heart center. Left foot steps 1 movement, step. Palms stay in front of the heart. Let's do 5. 5, 4, 3, 2. Good, give me 1 more. 1. Excellent job. Now we're going to forward fold to land the hands. Use your toes, inch your foot forward. Find your limit, and then we're going to step and bring the palms back in front of the heart. Sink down forward, 3 breaths. 3, 2, 1. Very good. Hands come to the floor. Whip that knee back in place. Sink the hips towards your heels. Walk the hands forward. And let's rest here in our child's pose. I want you to give me 2 belly breaths. Good job. 1 more belly breath. Excellent job. Inhaling here, we're going to come right back up onto the hands and knees for tabletop. Press away from the mat. Bring your palms together, heart center. Good. Right foot steps with 1 movement. Step. Inhale here. Exhale, forward fold. Bring your hands to frame. Now we're going to use the toes to inch your foot forward. Now, I want you to roll into your heels and toes point up. Notice that this leg extends. Good job. Now, I want you to keep this leg extended. We're going to slide the heel forward and walk with the heel. So the heel slides, hands walk. Good. Heel slides, hands walk. Good. And we're going to try to find our limit. So it doesn't matter how far we get, but we're trying to get to the point where we can extend the arms and reach them to the ceiling. Good job. Now we're going to bring the hands to the floor, and just like we slid forward, we're going to slide back. Slide, slide, until we can bring both palms together side by side. We're going to whip this knee back in place. Sink the hips towards the heel. Just trying to do the same thing on the other side. Let's take 2 breaths. Good job. 1 more belly breath. Excellent. Inhale here. We're going to come back up onto the hands and knees for tabletop. Press away from the mat. Bring the palms together, heart center. Now, let's step that other foot in front with just 1 movement. Step. Excellent. Inhale here. Exhale. Forward fold. Land the hands to frame. Use your toes. Inch your foot forward so that you can extend the leg and roll into this heel. Good. Now, we're going to slide and walk. Good. Let's try it again. Find your limit. Slide and walk. And we're going to just keep sliding until you feel comfortable Good. To extend the arms. Reach them to the fingertips to the ceiling. Good. And then we're going to land the hands and start to draw it back. Sliding it in. Good. Both palms together side by side. We're going to whip this knee back into place, and I want us to rest. Sink the hips towards the heels. Walk the hands forward. Forehead comes to the mat. Child's pose, and we're resting. I want you to give me 2 breaths in our child's pose. Excellent job. One more belly breath. Excellent. So we're going to come back up onto the hands and knees for tabletop. Good. Let's dig the toes, pick up the knees, shift it back down dog, and tiptoe forward, walking into a standing forward fold. Good. Now, let's do a little bit of standing splits. So I want you to walk your hands forward. We're going to begin by just bringing the right leg level to the floor. So just think about the leg being level. Good. And then as we walk the fingertips closer to the standing leg, we're just going to lift, 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 lift. Now I want you to draw your face closer to your knee, and it's going to let the leg pick up more. Hold. Good job. Now we're going to bring the feet together. Circle the arms wide. Palms come together over the head. Hands come in front of the heart. Good. Give me a deep belly breath here. Exhale, release. One more on the other side. Forward fold. We're going to bring the left leg level. We're starting level. All right, then as you walk the hands closer, you can pick the leg up. Good. And then as you draw your face closer, we're going to get the leg up higher. One more breath. Very good. Let's bring the feet together side by side. Good. Circle the arms wide. Palms come together over the head. Hands come to heart center. Let's get rooted into our feet. I want us to stay in Tadasana. 2 deep belly breaths here. And one more belly breath. Very good. Woo! I hope you enjoyed that. That was Hanumanasana, a great workout to stretch the hips. Thank you for logging in. Keep logging in. And if you don't mind, subscribe. Have a great day. Take care.